Hey guys, what's up? It is your friend, the Nerd was here back again with another Isaac Burger run. This time we're starting with Ipecac. I can't resist Ipecac! I really can't. I think it might be a problem. I think it's starting to just take control of my life, you know? It's not really a healthy thing, not being able to resist Ipecac. So, you know. But Ipecac, shit's fucking wild. Hell yeah, credit card. Okay. This one is starting out real strong. Alright, so... actually have to kill these. Because, for fucking God! Alright. What was I was literally moments away from beginning a thought. Like, moments! And for those of you who don't know what a moment is in terms of science, a moment is the smallest measurable amount of time. So, there you go. That's your science lesson for the day. It doesn't literally just mean, like, I mean, it, like, happened, you know? Like, most people just use a moment. To describe just, you know, whatever. Tears down's fine. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I am gonna wait for Are You a Wizard to wear off before fighting the boss, because if it's the Haunt and I have Are You a Wizard, I guarantee I'm dead. Absolutely 100% I die. Because I suck so bad with this fucking pill. Also, it's bullshit, because for some reason, it, like, sometimes wears out quickly, and other times, you know, takes a lot longer. There we go. That was a fairly regular one. Alright, we got the Widow. One of the easier bosses that we could have gotten. I'm not complaining. Why would I? Okay. I really would have liked the key, so I could have accessed our shop. But that's okay. We don't need no stinking key. Uh-oh. He's moving in. Okay, cool. There's now a fly in my face. Why is there a fly down here? I guess it's the middle of fucking summer. Whatever. And by middle of summer, I mean summer started like 3 days ago or something. But it's fucking hot as shit now. Welcome to the Midwest, I guess. Technically, summer started a lot longer than 3 days ago. But it's the Midwest, so no matter when summer officially starts, Midwest is like fucking, you know, I'd say 6 to 8 weeks behind that. Even like in the Midwest, like people in the Midwest are like, oh, summer's coming. Summer's starting tomorrow. And you're like, okay, yeah, bud. Sure thing. I believe you. I don't want to open that. I do want to go in here. You know what? I'm going to take the rosary, because the sooner we get the rosary, the easier it'll be to just, you know, essentially skip the Bible. It won't take up a very impactful item slot. Like, it could, I guess, theoretically. But now that we know it's coming early on, you know, it's easier to deal with. Not like really easier to deal. It sucks no matter what. You're forced to get the Bible when you have the rosary and fucking that shit. Dude, stupid spider aggro on me, you idiot. Thank you. Jesus. Fucking retard spider. Okay, cool. Yeah, just spawn more fucking spiders. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we're fine. I enjoy Isaac. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is a game that I do tend to enjoy. Let's go. Happy little trees. The best thing about the rosary, though, is of course the only good thing about the rosary, which is it gives you 3 spirit hearts. And that's sad, but, you know, 3 spirit hearts ain't too shabby. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. 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 So, there's really no benefit to credit carding these, because it'll reduce me to 1 heart anyway. I'm gonna reroll that. You know what? I like the 8-ball. Magic 8-ball's pretty good. It's a very reasonable item, I think. This should be a secret room, super secret room. Spiders, those will one-shot whatever they touch, probably. Assuming it's non-boss. It might even one-shot a boss. I mean, they're each dealing, what, like 100 damage? Something like that. This seems like a very good situation to use credit card. I am very happy with this one. Very, very happy with that one. Amnesia. That's okay. I am going to check out the curse room because of the rosary. Yeah, and it sucks. What else is new? Okay. No, this is real good. I'm obviously saving my key. But we're leaving the 2nd floor with a very good build. Like, very, very good. And consumable-wise, like, that shit's sorted, you know? He says as he opens a iron chest. Alright, listen. I know you're not supposed to open iron chests unless you need consumables. I like more consumables, okay? It's a thing I enjoy. So don't heckle me about fucking getting more of what I like, you know? Cause like, man, life's just about doing what you want to do, man. I don't fucking, I'm not good at things. Jera? Ooh, it is. Ooh, ooh, Hermit. That's actually really good, I think. Okay. So what I want to do is range up the suite. I want to blow that up. I want to take the Hermit. I want to take the Liberty Cap. I'm going to see what this room is first. Well, that's the shop. And because we took Steam sale, we get everything that I ever wanted in life. Right here, right now. So that seems incredible, because it is. And we have the Jera rune, and we get Pentagram. I also took damage because I'm stupid, but that's fine. Sometimes you just gotta be a little stupid. I guess we can plop this bad boy down and blow it up. That is one of the bigger benefits of Ipecac, is just the fact that you get to blow up all vending machines. The tick, huh? I actually kind of want that, to be completely honest with you. I don't want that. I don't want that either, but that's probably what I'm taking. Because I don't believe we have enough rooms for a reroll. I probably shouldn't have rerolled, but it's too late. Can't really change the past. I could try. You don't want to mess with that fucking time shit, you know? If there's one thing sci-fi movies and TV have taught me, time travel's a big ol' no-no. Also mostly because of the fact that time travel as we imagine it is impossible? With current science, it's impossible. Theoretically, there could be something new that we have no even inkling about yet that could do it. But the reason that it's impossible is that the only way that we understand would even be like a possible way of time travel would be to take, if we were able to get a hold of a wormhole, and all we had to do is move one end of the wormhole, plural, whatever. Excuse me, neither of those should have hit me. I'm fucking upset. Take one end of the wormhole and fucking fly it out into space near the speed of light, and then back. And what that would do is it would, there we go. It would give us a wormhole to the quote past. Like big quotations. It's like a very weird thing. But the reason that that works is that, like, it's basically when things move near the speed of light, relativity says that they experience time, I mean, differently. It depends on which, you know, context you're, or which thing you're focusing on. But it experiences time differently than the other things, right? Something moving super fast will see everything around it moving super slow, basically. And so if you move an end of a wormhole at nearly the speed of light, because technically it wouldn't be possible to move it at the speed of light, but near the speed of light to an insane degree of speed, then it would be, if you move it as fast as physically possible, which would be speed of light, what would happen is that it would essentially be paused, right? If you move it nearing the speed of light, which would be a lot more feasible, sure, that's really good. If you move it at nearing the speed of light, which is a lot more feasible, it wouldn't pause, it would just go really slow, right? So this wormhole, let's say that we get a hold of this wormhole this year, 2015, right? And we fucking send that shit out into space at nearing the speed of light, right? That's what we do in 2015. Now, let's say in 2050, right? That's 35 years later. Yeah, that's not a very good item with Ipecac. That's 35 years later. We now have this wormhole that, let's say that just for simplicity's sake, this probably, I mean, this definitely isn't accurate. It could be, depending on the actual degree of speed that is used in this thing. But let's say that that wormhole that we just sent out is essentially at 2020, the year 2020. So now, we hop in the side of the wormhole that's in 2050, and we go back to 2020. And we can do it the opposite direction as well. We can go in the 2020 and go to the 2050. That's like theoretically the possible time travel that currently, I fucking hate this shit, that currently exists, or could exist, right? With our current understanding of science. And it's cool shit to think about. But then you realize, shit's fucking complicated as shit. It's fucking... How do people even fucking, you know... How can you even imagine up, you know, all this other time travel mumbo-jumbo that all the sci-fi movies and TV shows use? Like, how can you think that shit up? And then how can we, like... How, in any way, could we even possibly do something like that? Technically... Like I said, there's a way that it could be possible. We just don't know about it yet. Thus, to us, it's impossible. Right now, at least. I'm just bombing that. And this. We have plenty of bombs. I guess I should have grabbed the extra... Whoops. The extra... 10. I don't know why I didn't grab it. On the floor where we had it. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? Whatever. I was too busy yammering on about stupid fucking bullshit that nobody even believes. Okay, cool. That looked like the spot, you know? There is a battery in our shop, and I do have a full charge, so this is great. Boink. Ooh. Well, I'm taking toothpicks. I should have taken screw. Screw is slightly higher shot speed, slightly lower tear rate. In fairness, it's not a huge problem. Did I pick this up yet? I guess not, because it was still in the pool. It's out of the pool. Reroll. No! Oh, I'm retarded. I knew exactly as I saw it. I was like, I'm not picking that up. And then I was like, ooh, pretty. Alright, well. Jar down, boys. Oops. God, dude. Someday, I'm gonna, like, stop making incredibly minute play mistakes that make the entire run fucking worse. Someday. Not today. Tomorrow, maybe. Oh my god, I fucking hate spiders! Alright, we're good. Stop freaking out, you know? Nothing to freak out about. Oh, good, a host. Yeah, okay. There we go. I gotta blow up all the rocks. This is my mission now. Except that one. That one can live. Tell your friends. Fuck everything about Necropolis? Yeah, it's Necropolis. Seriously, fuck everything about this shit. Oh well. Hot bombs. That doesn't work, right? Yeah. It is Firemind that works with Ipecac. Oh well. I have now taken hot bombs. Whoops. Another Steam sale. You shouldn't have. I really wish Steam sales stacked in some fashion. I don't even care if it's like half then half. I don't care if it's full discount. I don't give a shit. Just make it stack. Because that's awesome. That's real cool. Or it could be real cool. Obviously, it, at the moment, isn't real cool. Okay, so it's this room. Blit. Bah! Digga 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 da. Diddle 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 da. Oh, did I mention that I've played a lot of Hearthstone recently? Still playing a lot. I thought that was gonna miss. I'll fully admit, you know what? I was wrong with my assumptions about the game. I really was. I talked about this in the last video. I made some assumptions about Hearthstone before playing it. I judged a book by its cover, even though I technically did a lot more research than just looking at the cover. But you know what? I was wrong. The game is pretty cool. Is it as skill intense as Magic the Gathering, which was frequently the comparison I drew was it to Magic? Yeah, I mean, okay. Bloat, you're a fucking asshole, and I hate you. What the fuck? What the shit? Okay, how did I not take, like, 11 hits? No. Yes. So, back to what I was saying. Is it more skill intense than Magic the Gathering? Could be. I mean, it's hard to say, because both games require completely different skill, in my opinion. They both require basic arithmetic, and other than that, the only comparison that can really be drawn about the gameplay is that they're both TCGs. Well, I guess Hearthstone is a CCG. TCG standing for trading card game, CCG for collectible card game. Because as far as I know, in Hearthstone there's no trading. And I believe that to be the case, for sure. And it's not just me not exploring stuff or whatever. Because I've never once heard about people trading in Hearthstone, so. You know, it's an assumption. And you know what they say about assuming? They make an ass out of you and Ming, I guess. Whoever the fuck Ming is, I don't know who that shit. Fucking, probably just an awful person, right? Must be. I would like to ditch this pill forever. I would like it to cease existing. So yeah, they're very, very different skill sets. They're very different games. The biggest difference is, I think, in Magic, it has a lot more to do with the understanding of your opponent's deck. In my experience, at least. Than Hearthstone. I mean, sure, in Hearthstone, there's like a lot more interaction between dudes on the board. That's definitely true. In Magic, it's like, I have a fucking 2/3. You can't attack me! Right? And then it's like, I'll kill your 2/3. I will now attack you! Right? In Hearthstone, it's like, well, my 2/3's fucking meaningless. Because he can just hit my face? Or he can trade away 3 1/1s for it? Well, that's unfortunate for me. Right? And in Magic, it's like, well, he has 3 1/1s and I have a 2/3. Neither of us will attack for the rest of time. Right? Because those are very different situations between the games. In Magic, the 2/3 stonewalls the 1/1s, while the 1/1s threaten to trade with the 2/3 only if the 2/3 attacks, because you can't, you don't attack the creatures, you attack the players, right? So it makes this really, really interesting dynamic that overall pretty much ends in less attacking. Did I find the item room? I don't think I did, right? I don't even remember if I did. So it generally means less attacking in Magic. But I don't know, they're so different games. I don't know. I will say Hearthstone definitely feels a lot more luck-based than Magic in a lot of games. Not every game is super luck-based, but like, because there are actual mechanics in the game that are strictly RNG, for example, Dr. Boom, who I have, by the way, so get fucked everybody who doesn't have it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so like Dr. Boom. Oh, I did, okay. He is a 7/7 for 7, which is already insane. And then he brings along a pair of 1/1s. And the 1/1s are, first of all, they're mechs, which does matter. It's not a huge deal, but it is relevant sometimes, depending on your deck. I hate this fucking fight with Ipecac. I really do. Sorry, I am fucking trying to concentrate, and I really didn't want to lose fucking 3 hearts there. Whatever. I think I only lost 2. So yeah, he brings along 2 1/1s, which are mechs, which is a creature type that is relevant in the game. Can I please open this? Thank you. Or a minion type. God, I'm always gonna say creature, aren't I? I know I will. Whatever. It's the fucking same shit. I don't think it's like a heroes versus champions dilemma where people get super fucking upset if you use one in the other game's context. I don't get it. Fucking, if you say champion, I know what you mean, right? If we're playing Dota and you say champion, I know what you mean. Or you're doing it ironically, which is also fucking hilarious. Can you stop jumping for 3 goddamn seconds? Alright, well that was 3 seconds. Thanks, dude. Fuck! I hate it, Keck. I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. So wait, that can't be the boss. Sure. I guess it's down and right. Yeah, looks about right. Right. Let me get back to this. He summons 2 1/1s when he is summoned, not put into play, which is a very bizarre distinction that doesn't exist in, well, it does exist in Magic, I guess, in very, very few contexts, but you know, it's not a thing that is a regular thing in Magic, but it is a very regular thing in Hearthstone. He brings in 2 1/1s that each, when they die, deal 1 to 4 damage to a random enemy. That can be their face, that can be their creatures, it can, I guess that's it. But, you know, it can be completely random. And sometimes you run your 1/1s into their giant walls that kill your 1/1s, hoping that it hits them in the face for 4 each. It could happen, you know? It could. It does. And that's such a luck-based thing. There's nobody who's gonna fucking disagree with that. That it's luck-based as shit. In that context, of course. But fuck, man, it's weird. Because it's not just that. Also, I kind of want to be Guppy. Should have just taken it. I had an opportunity. Should have just taken it. And there's other things like that, like Mage has a spell, Flame Cannon. It's a 2 mana, deals 4 damage to a random enemy minion. It's a very, very reasonable card. And sure, you can control the randomness, you know, of these cards by removing more targets. I hate this game. I don't hate this game, I really don't. It just fucking pisses me off so bad sometimes. But you know what? Getting pissed off doesn't mean you hate something. It's a life lesson for you kids. If somebody seems angry about something, it doesn't mean that that person hates the something. Even if it makes them angry a lot. Can you die? Thank you. Oh good, fucking blast assists. Fuck. Whoa. I think the power just surged. Fortunately, I play on a laptop, so I don't have to deal with that. Or, unfortunately, because I'm also playing on a laptop. But if I was on a desktop, I guarantee you this recording would have stopped. And I'd be very upset. Yeah, the power definitely just surged. I'm charging still, so that's good. Those are more Are You a Wizard pills. Yeah, I should fucking surely spend my time and effort getting over there. Yeah, so there's random things. Also, one of the legendaries that a lot of people play is Sylvanas. Who, she's actually so good. Obviously, I mean, a lot of people play her, so it would be weird if she was bad and a lot of people played her, but she's super, super, super good. And she's 6 mana or 5 mana? One of the two. 5/5. Who, when she dies, you gain control of a random enemy minion. Random, right? And, like, again, with Sylvanas, you can control it, kind of, right? There's ways to control it, because she can't steal something that dies at the same time as her. Meaning that if you, let's say they have an 8/8, and you have a board of 1/1s in Sylvanas, and then their other dude is like, I don't know, fucking Mal'Ganis, who's a pretty powerful dude. So what you can do is you send your 3 1/1s into the 8/8, right? So now he's 8/5, and then you smash Sylvanas, and they trade, and then you steal Mal'Ganis, right? Like, that's a situation where it's not random. However, there are also times where you can just be like, well, I'm fucked if this doesn't work, so let's just run Sylvanas into a giant wall and hope to get a different giant dude. Right? Like, that happens. It does. So, and like, in Magic, there's not really abilities that require randomness, because, and I think the reason for it isn't necessarily a balancing decision. Shit. It's more that they just don't like the idea of requiring players to have other stuff, if that makes sense, right? So the only things that they expect players to possess aside from the actual magic cards that they are playing with, is pretty much a pen and paper. That's all they want, right? And so, in order to do random shit, it's very, very finicky, right? Because you need, like, a dice, or a die, if you will. How do we get there? Fuck. You need a die, right? And then you need to determine with your opponent, you have to agree upon the numbers for each thing, right? And then, I hate this floor! This is actually just such ass. This floor is the worst. You have to then agree with your opponent about the numbering, how it will be executed, and then execute the die roll, and then, you know, all that shit. It's a large mess, is what it is. Well, in Hearthstone, because it is a video game, explicitly, it's very easy to do random shit like that. And in fact, there's a lot of cards that take advantage of the fact that, you know, you can do that random shit. For example, another card that's played a lot, Mechanical Yeti? No. Well, Mechanical Yeti, sure. But more so is the, what is it, Shredder Pilot? Is that what it's called? He's a very good guy. He's, 4 mana, 4/3. When he dies, you summon a random 2-cost minion. Seems good. Can you fucking not? Right? And so, like, in Magic, how the fuck do you do that, you know? You don't, right? You just don't. That's just not a thing you do. So, like, you know, there are advantages to Hearthstone's method, but there's also disadvantages in that there's a lot of randomness. And that's not even taking into account the fact that deck size is 30, and you can only have 2 of each card in your deck, except for legendaries, which you can only have 1 of. Which the first time I saw it, I was very upset. I thought, that's shit. That's a bad idea. And then I realized the legendaries are so fucking powerful. Like, they're unreal. Dr. Boom is a pretty severe example of that. That motherfucker is not a fair card. Mostly because in order to deal with Dr. Boom, right, you need to have, like, a big game hunter. He's a pretty good dude. He's a 3 mana 4/2, destroys a minion with power 7 or greater when he enters. He's a good dude. You need, like, that, plus you have to have a way of sweeping the 1/1s, which, if you don't recall, when they die, they will fling bombs at your head. I don't really want any of these. I want all of these. I don't know if I actually want Parasite. I'm gonna re-roll it just because that sounds terrifying. This sounds incredible, though. Let's see how good this is. I'm hoping it'll be insane. Okay, well, I've immediately killed myself. We're fine. I wonder how much those do. Those little babby ones. Here you go. Oh, empty. Alright. Oh, come on. Bleh, I'm green! Alright, well, we got good items from the chest. First for everything, I guess. Don't one-shot spiders with the tap shots, so worth noting. Speed up's good. I'll take a speed up. Wow! Alright, MVP fly. That was the greatest pretty fly pill of all time. Bar none. Christ. Wow. I overkilled him so hard that the fucking health bar didn't even know what to do. It was just lost, dude. I'm gonna just get more rerolls on, because now I'm feeling real powerful. I'm not worried about dying at this point. Oh, it's Curse the Maze. I was gonna say, there was just a fucking thing here. Pills have not been kind. That much is definitely true. Except for the Pretty Fly. The one Pretty Fly pill is the MVP of the universe, I guess. How many Steam sales can I fucking get? Jesus. A lot, apparently. 4? 4? Yeah, that was 4, right? Fuck off, there was no not taking damage. Bullshit. Fuck you. God damn it. I hate the bloat. I hate that the fucking spacing is so perfect. Well, perfectly fucking shitty. That at the top of the room, when an enemy who spawns right in the middle, when you shoot a pickaxe straight down, it fucking hits you every time. Without fail. Also, fuck the bloat, dude! It is not fair to force me to fight the bloat 3 times. Please! I don't want to. I want anything but that. I'll even fight Double Cage. Double Cage is way more enjoyable than fucking bloat 3 times in a row. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're done. Apparently this run isn't very fucking good, so just end it. How to... okay, alright. Alright. Okay, alright. How... okay. Fucking... okay, alright. No, alright, okay. Have I ever mentioned that Blue Baby sucks ass when you have Ipecac? Alright, well, that was something. Alright, well, that's that run done. Jesus, that was fucking stressful. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Blah-de-blah, blah-blah. And I saw somebody on the Isaac subreddit mention my videos, so thank you so much for the shout-out, dude. I really do appreciate it. I mean, if you wanna help me out more than already helping me out by watching the videos and hitting the like button and commenting and whatever, share it, you know? I'm sure you're probably not the only one of your friends who would enjoy this type of content. You probably are. Nobody fucking likes this. Nobody watches this show. What am I fucking on about? Oh, God.